This is my favorite book. I made this video yesterday, but it messed up the thumbnail, so I'm going to make it again and explain to you why this is my favorite book. I knew this was my favorite book from the very first story I ever read in it. This is the book that made me an English major in college. It was super influential on many famous writers of the 20th century, like Steinbeck, Faulkner, Hemingway, Henry Miller. They all pointed to this book as one of the big inspirations that got them going. So it tells the story of a small town. It's written by Sherwood Anderson. Came out in 1919. Anderson says in the introduction, he dedicates it to his mother, who helped him see what's behind the personas that people show in life. 1919 is when it came out. It's a story of a small town. Each one of these characters, he calls them grotesques. They're kind of stuck in the small town, and they're not very happy about it. Some of them try. They find happiness for a brief while, like Dr. Reefy, but some of them think if they just got out of the small town that they would be happy, and it's probably Anderson's mom. This is like a modern Bible story, but the fact that none of them ever really became fully fleshed out human beings makes their lives a tragedy. Everybody in here is a tragedy. They all have a truth that they clung to. It's said in the very first book, Book of the Grotesque. It's influenced by Spoon River Anthology. If you've never read that, it's a good one. I've got it just over there, but I'm too lazy to pick it up. There's Winesburg. It was the truths that made the people grotesques. But Anderson is such a clear writer. Hands. This is the story, the first one I read, that I was like hooked on reading the rest of the book. And much like Anderson, who walked out of his business career and followed the railroad tracks, he said, to become a novelist, as I tried to do medicine, engineering, other subjects, I kept coming back to English literature here. Anderson is such a clear, emotional writer. Like here, when Wing Biddlebaum grabs George Willard, who's Anderson. This line here, he grabs the young boy and says, "You must try to forget all you have learned," said the old man. "You must begin to dream. From this time on, you must shut your ears to the roaring of the voices. You want to be like the others in town here. You hear them talk and you try to imitate them." This book, written 100 years ago, applies to the world today.